He opens himself. And you kick him instantly, okay? Hi guys. Merry Christmas to everybody and a Happy New Year. In a few days it's going to be a new year, so I wish you all the best in the new year in 2025. Today we're going to talk about a little bit fencing footwork. Jeet Kune has mostly fencing footwork, but not only in the close quarter, it's more of a boxing type of footwork. So when you move to the side, right, the fencers, because fencers move mostly all the time to the front and backwards, and how you can actually apply that to attack your opponent, to counter your opponent, and to control the distance. As we all by now know, the on-guard stance of Jeet Kune is designed for greater mobility. Bruce felt that fencers move the fastest out of all martial artists, if you say it in fencing is martial arts. And so he had the idea to take this type of footwork and implement kicks and punches with it. He needed to do a few modifications because fencers do not punch or kick, but nevertheless, the idea of using it is the same. It's about timing, rhythm, broken rhythm, distance control, and he applies longest weapon to the nearest target, right? Side kick to the knee applies here very well, and also lead hand or finger jab to the eyes as well, because this is the longest punch and it would go to the eyes or to the chin, and your kicks would usually go to the knee, to the groin, right? So these are the vulnerable targets. The chances are the highest when you kick somebody there, when you make a contact, that it has the biggest effect on the opponent. If the opponent moves, so then you can keep the distance if he moves away, right? If he wants to attack you, then you can adjust your distance. You're constantly out of the range of your opponent, but you only need one push shuffle, right? If you're out of range and you need one push shuffle and you caught the guy. Use a rhythm, right? So you use a rhythm, okay? And here, maybe he follows you, and then you break a rhythm and you go in, you attack him, okay? So if you move, there's a rhythm, you can go here and suddenly break a rhythm and attack, for example, the knee. If the opponent stands, let's say, more square, he can't move fast with his stance. He can only move fast with his stance to the side, but not towards myself. And if I move here, so I can move here however I want, and I can lure him into his attack, and then he comes forward, boom, and then you can come in. For example, somebody who stands like this, he can't really move very well forward without opening himself. If you move square like this, right, so look, his groin has opened, it's easy target. Sorry boxers, but this would be the target of choice against a boxer, just kicking to the groin. So, because we are talking about here street fighting, and never forget guys, you don't know if the guy is a boxer, if he's anything. He opens himself and you kick him instantly, okay? He's maybe open, but he steps forward. Now you can kick instead the leg instead of the groin. You can even, if he punches with this hand, move to the side. Now watch this here, 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 and here, and even there are the targets. So this would be the idea. If he punches like that, you move, you can go here, or you could go also here and punch him, okay? So if you wouldn't counter him, he would just continue. So you see, if you don't counter, you just move. So now he can continue to attack you, right? So you have to counter. As soon as he punches, right? There's no continuum. If you hit him really, for real, right? This would stop him. We don't do this all the time in the videos, right? So sometimes people complain you wouldn't stop him. Trust me, you would, if you know what you're doing. If he is constantly coming towards me, so let's start here. He's constantly coming towards me, I'm going back. So it's not a good idea just to go back all the time. So he's coming, he's constantly coming, boom, you can come in. If he's coming and he's attacking, then you can counter, okay? You can even here counter. Okay, right, so here you can counter here with a short sword, which would be the hand. You have a long sword, which would be the leg, okay? So now maybe it's a guy that constantly keeps the distance. So he's keeping the distance. So he's keeping the distance all the time, right? So now I can't reach him. So if I want to reach him now, what can I do? I could here use rhythm, and then break the rhythm and then go in. Or I let him come towards me, he comes forward, boom, and as he steps in, right, you go towards him. And now you can drill that. So his idea is to keep the distance, okay? And now he's too far away. If he's so much far away, there's no fight, right? So, boom, then you can come in, and you can come in, you can move rhythm, boom, you break the rhythm, and you follow, okay? So as you use a rhythm, then you break it. As you attack, you can let him move towards you. As he steps in, then you can change the direction and attack him. For this fencing footwork is perfect. This is what fencers do all the time. And these techniques, and these techniques, and these techniques are perfect for that, okay? Because these are techniques that you can apply from the distance as you close in the distance. This is like I don't want to say a special Christmas video, but it's a kind of Christmas and New Year video. So I hope that you liked it. You can work a little bit with that because there's a ton more of that. So how can you also use moving to the side and not just front, back. You have seen how I moved once or twice here to the left. And you can apply this so you have a superior footwork to your opponent. If you control your distance better than your opponent, right? Then you control when the fight is going on. So guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.